bring in former Arkansas governor. Look who's here. Republican presidential candidate Mike Huckabee joins me now. What did you think of Democrat Senator Chuck Schumer's reaction, saying it doesn't matter what the president says?
You know, I hope he keeps saying that kind of stuff, because Republicans are going to have a great mid-year, and they'll keep the White House in 4 years. Talking about detached from reality, let me put it this way. If the two political parties were stocks, everybody would be saying buy the Republicans and dump the Democrats today. 78% of Americans thought the speech was positive. They loved it. The only people in America who really apparently didn't connect at all were the Democrats sitting in that chamber. Look at what happened in the market today. $3 trillion increase since January in the marketplace, and the Democrats' response to that, impeach him.
Yeah,
amazing.
Governor, the president made a call to unify the two parties last night, and there were no attacks on the media or enemies in his speech last night. It was statesmanlike. And it looked like, you know, Chuck Schumer, Bernie Sanders, Pelosi, it seemed like they were not listening. But what do you think? Will other Democrats cross the aisle to work with the president?
I think there are going to be quite a few that will, for two reasons. Number one is a lot of people worked really hard to get there, and they have a good heart. Look, all the Democrats are not so partisan that they love their party more than they love their country. There are a lot of Democrats who truly are good public servants, and I think some of them are going to step up for that reason. Others, I believe, may step up because they know they've got to face the voters, and when the voters like something, and the Democrat says, well, I don't like it, that's a good way to get the one-way ticket home. So, yeah, I think you're going to see some folks coming around, and it's never going to be perfect or pretty. That's just the nature of politics. So let's not kid ourselves. We're not ready to have a kumbaya, campfire, toast the marshmallow moment yet. But I do think you're going to start seeing some Democrats say, you know, if this president really wants to build infrastructure, grow business, put America first, make our NATO partners pay their fair share, how can I be against that?
Yeah, that's right. And Democrats applauded that last night, right, Governor? The infrastructure and, you know, NATO, right?
Well, they did. And how could they not? They've been saying these things themselves. Yeah. These are American ideas. And that's what I thought the president did a great job last night. He elevated his rhetoric and his speech, not talking about just what Republicans want, but what Americans want. That was an America speech last night, and he delivered it in a phenomenal way. And I thought it substantively was a great speech, but I thought his delivery was as outstanding as any presidential address that I have seen in my lifetime. And I go back to the Eisenhower days, so that's a lot of speeches. The
Eisenhower days. That's well. Thank you for sharing that information, Governor. We love having you back on.
Now, I was a little kid.
You were a little kid, right? We hope you have more days with us, Governor. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.